So please welcome Mr. Jonathan Copeland.
All right, hey guys, how's it going? I hope y'all are doing good. We've got great weather. We're enjoying our First Amendment rights that are protected by the U.S. Constitution. I just was in an event in New Orleans where the mayor was very upset that we were practicing our First Amendment rights. She said she was furious about what we did. We gathered and we had a religious gathering. Today, we're not having a religious gathering, but we're gathering and protesting what the government's doing right now because we're not happy with it. And so I just want to thank you for standing up for your First Amendment. You still have it. We have the Constitution. It's not gone yet. I hope it never goes away. But I just want you to remember that. Like you said, my name's Jonathan. I'm the president of Turning Point USA, St. Tammany Parish. Just so you know, Turning Point is not affiliated with this event. We're a nonprofit. I happen to be the president, but I'm representing Jonathan Copeland today. That way nobody gets offended and tries to sue the organization. I have a full-time job. I pay taxes just like everybody else. I'm a school teacher. I've already accepted the fact that I'm going to offend people, and my job may be on the line at some point, but thank God for the Equal Opportunity Commission. And again, my First Amendment rights, so they can get offended and try to do whatever they want. I'm not concerned one bit. The main point I want to push to you guys today is that our elected officials have lost their minds. And I think we've already decided and we realize that. These people are crazy. They are disgusting and what they're doing is wrong. At this point, they're pushing public safety as such a big deal. Public safety, public safety. Meanwhile, you can go in New Orleans and get murdered. And you have a very high chance of that happening to you. Same thing in any other Democrat city. What they're looking for right now is control, and they see things that's not going their way, and so now all of a sudden it's public safety again. That's the new thing. I want to let you know that there is good news, and we're not going to be silenced. You have your First Amendment right. They can tell you to do this, stay at home, don't go out. We're being blocked by the media, so what? Things like this are happening all over the country. I've got friends everywhere, literally, and stuff like this is happening. You're not seeing it because everything's censored, of course, but it is happening, so be encouraged. I want to tell you that your voice really does matter. When people don't speak up, it's bad, okay? So you guys need to keep speaking up in your jobs, in your family, wherever you're at, you have to speak up. For too long, what's happened is conservatives and good people like us have not spoken up. And now look at the predicament we're in. We're in a very tough situation from years of silence, but that's over with because quite a few people have encouraged us. You know, your voice, when you speak up, you empower other people to also speak up. Let's just look at what's happened with the president, Donald J. Trump. I can honestly say that because of him, he sparked a fire inside of me to continue to speak up. I don't know about you, but he really just made me on fire to speak up and be light in dark places. That's what he's doing. Charlie Kirk, he started Turning Point USA. Look what he's doing. He has literally empowered thousands and thousands and thousands of young adults, college students, everyday average Americans to just get out there and get involved. When you speak up, you're literally showing someone else how to do it. They're probably scared. Honestly, the first time you do it, it's a little scary because you've been fussed at and harassed by liberals probably most of your life. So it's a new thing, but I'm telling you, you got to do it. It's good. You're protected. Your voice is protected. Don't forget that. So it's time to start using it. You need to show up to the school board meetings. You need to show up to the city council meetings, to the parish council meetings. Let them know how you feel. Yes, you will be speaking to a brick wall, and they're probably not going to do anything the first time you show up. But boy, you keep letting them know how you feel, what's going on. They're going to start listening. It's very important that you do that. If you own a business, do we have any business owners in here? Anybody? A couple of y'all? Awesome. I have a business myself. I have a marketing company. That's what I do on the side because if I just was going to be a teacher, I would, be in poverty. So I do a business as well. But I want to tell you, if we have another set of lockdowns and they're trying to prevent what's going on, I'm going to encourage you, peacefully protest the lockdowns by keeping your business open. If people can protest and burn down cities destroy property, ruin people's lives, you can leave your business open. There was a hairdresser that just put out a post. I loved it. It was beautiful. She goes, look, if something happens again, I'm not closing my salon. You guys need to get your hair cut. Come on in. We're going to just use our rights. We're protected by the U.S. Constitution. We don't care. If you don't want to come, stay home. That's okay. We respect that. But please, stand up and be vocal about what's going on. Churches. I would imagine many of you are members of churches. If you're not, whatever, okay? I'm not a pastor. I think that was a mistake. I'm not a youth pastor, by the way, but I am involved with my church, and I do ministry and stuff like that, but I'm not a pastor. But please, if you are a pastor or you're involved in ministry, do not bow down to the government. In the Old Testament, we got Daniel in the Bible. They said, you can't worship anymore. Well, this is ridiculous. We have our First Amendment that says freedom to worship where, how you want to do it. Okay? The government literally is saying, don't get together for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Don't sing. You gotta wear your mask. I mean, it's hard to worship if you're wearing a muzzle. My God. We were in New Orleans doing that. And we took the mask off. We weren't worried about anything. We're protected. I spoke on TV. I wasn't worried about the mayor. Oh, she's going to put penalties and fines. Yeah, right. The last thing I want to tell you, we've got, y'all have heard, I'm sure you've heard of this guy. His name's Thomas Jefferson. Have you heard of him? Great guy, great American. He said, all tyranny needs to gain a foothold is for people of good conscience to remain silent. We're not going to be silent anymore. It's over. The liberal Democrats are not the only ones that have a powerful voice. Yeah, they might have the media. They might have Facebook and Instagram. They might have CNN. Nobody's even watching it right now. The ratings are low. We know this. It's amazing. We got what's that company? Newsmax or Max, right? Newsmax. They're going through the roof. Like, what is going on? So I want you to know that we are a very powerful group, conservative, Constitution-believing Republicans. Okay, we're big, we've got power, and you better not be silent because America's depending on you and me and everybody you know. So use your voice, stand up for what's right, be light in dark places. If you're a young person,